Hey roofers, if your Google business profile used to ring your phone, but now it's gone quiet, I'm going to share with you a few things you can do to help fix this. I've done this for a long time. We got a team of people out of Fort Worth, Texas, all the work done here. It's been 15 years of digital marketing agency, 6 as a software company, and I'm going to go over what's probably happening with you. I do a pretty good job of explaining this stuff. So first, guys, you're still going to need a good website. I see people all the time got the cheapest website known to man. I'm glad you have it up because you've got a verified Google account and a website up, but you can't lob up some of the cheapest crud 3-page site or old spam site that and change and expect them to like you. And so it needs to be redone every 3 or 4 years. It needs to be modernized. You know, if somebody had 3 to 5 pages, it's apathy. If somebody had 100 pages or a bunch of blogs nobody wants to read or keyword stuff cities in, it's spam. In both cases, the apathetic one, the overly spammed or old one, they're both poor user experiences. So if Google sends somebody to your roofing company, they're for sure going to have a poor user experience. Now, the reason you guys don't do this, and I have roofers call me and like dictate to me what they think is the thing going on, is because you don't think people go to your website. You think people just go to the map. The map won't show up without the website, and half the people that go to the map go to the website. I say it again, the map won't show up well without the website, and if the website's bad, the map won't show up because half the people that go to the map go to the website. Google doesn't want them to have a poor user experience. So you still need somebody like us helping you, making changes and updates. You still need some of the old school essential SEO that is still needed. You don't want to dump off everything and just start staring at like AI and the map. You're going to lose everything because you have a poor brand presence. So we're still going to do citations, domain authority, inbound linking, some things like that. Work on your Google GBP, make sure there's not massive errors, and update and change gracefully as things change. We're paid to do that by people, but you should do that whether you use us or not. So, signals being sent in. This is another huge thing. Roofers will go and get reviews only, but you're a comprehensive digital brand. If I had to help you understand something, you are a digital brand, and there's more than one thing to do. So apathetic website, spammed website, and as many reviews as I can get, well, you're still a poor user experience. And the one signal of the Google review is not enough. BBB reviews, Google reviews, things like data pins, raising your hand every time you're on a roof, a little this, a little that, and done in a great way that's a great user experience. So your digital brand, and it needs to be spiderable and crawled by Google or ChatGPT or whoever, so it's healthy and it's a good user experience. So you need signals of experience, expertise, authority, and trust, and it's got to be followed up by a big one. Man, you're going to give people a great user experience. Do you think it's a good user experience if somebody stuffed in 5 city keywords or oversaturated keywords or had title tags spammed out with 15 keywords or H1 tags at the top of a page, never looked at the website, you don't even have a page for TPO, you want to show up for TPO, have a page. So that basis, remember, for the map showing up to the website, that content we're careful about. I mean, you're going to have a page for that if you're going to show up for it. You're just going to have to. You want to show up for acrylic or TPO or tile, have a page for it. And then data pins will tag every time you do a job, so it validates that service, all pushing these signals back up that are digested in a great way. That's perfection of brand signaling, what you think of as SEO, what Google calls EEAT, these signals. And so guys, if, been a long time doing this, I want to stop and say one other thing. This is all there is to it. This is the main thing. Any business is the ability to push a brand, to get a lead, to get a sale, to have the phone ring, to get an email, to get a text. If you don't have that, you don't have anything else. You're bumping up and down and going like this. We'd like to, increase the valleys, increase the highs. If it hailed and you're up in ranking, it's insane. I've done this forever. Guys can retire off of 1 or 2 hailstorms if they handle their money properly after it occurs, if they're up in ranking. I've heard people call it digital door knocking before, but I think it's great if people door knock, but why not dominate on Google? It is the largest thing there is still, probably will be for 5 years. We're already optimizing people in ChatGPT and Gemini. We're only expanding the amount of things and devices and ways that people can search organically without a paid click. And if you'll champion brand signals and realize all this stuff, you get daily call volume. It'll be great when it's slow. It'll be stupid and crazy busy when it storms. We'd love to be able to help you with it. Love to talk with you. I still talk with mostly everybody. We've got a crew of 15 here, and I'd like to hear from you. I look forward to it.